Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Maybe you're like me and one of your New Year's resolutions is to be a little bit more green. Well, we have this amazing organization here in the mountains, and they have so many programs that make it easy and accessible and just interesting to really kind of accommodate green things in your life no matter where you might be. And I'm here with Kara from the Walking Mountain Science Center. Good morning. It's so good to see you.
Morning. Good to be back.
So listen, Walking Mountains, you guys are so busy. Always. There's something going on pretty much like every day.
Pretty much. Yeah. We've got tons of programs and events and things for adults and things for kids. So there's always something happening on campus.
And we were talking about you do a sustainable film series, and we've been talking about it all week. And last night you guys did this showing over in Eagle for this movie that's kind of all about the journey for San Francisco. The mayor kind of proclaimed that they are going to be zero waste by 2020, which is that's a huge thing to set out to be a goal.
It's very ambitious, but they're almost at 80% right now, which is pretty stunning. And they're moving forward, but I think that's a good example for us here in applying that to our community.
Right, so really kind of taking the word garbage and maybe changing that for resource, and what that can do. And with that in mind, you have this really cool event that's coming up at the end of the week, which also happens to be very close to Earth Day. And so people, I think a lot of times it can be overwhelming for people to be like, okay, what goes in the recycling bin, what goes to composting, what can't I recycle? And so what's this event going to be all about?
Yeah, exactly. So this event is mostly an e-waste recycling and paper shredding event. So e-waste is actually banned from our landfills and has been for a number of years now, but a lot of people don't know what to do with it, like your cell phones, your old computers, even your keyboards and mice and things like that. So we're offering this event so those can be processed correctly and recycled correctly. I know myself and a lot of my friends, we all have old cell phones and drawers and things like that. So this is a good opportunity to bring those in and get them recycled. But the paper shredding is also a neat thing to have because that paper will be recycled after we do shred it, but it is a certified company, so that is all confidential, and no one's going to be looking at your information. So if you have old tax documents or important things you just need to get shredded, but you don't want to put them in the trash after, this is a good opportunity for that.
Oh, that's nice. So yeah. I mean, in a great way also, because if you're thinking like, you're not quite sure, like, well, does this qualify, does this not qualify, you can bring it, and then you have the experts there to answer those questions.
Exactly. We will be there, I'll be there, Melissa Kier, my supervisor, will be there. We have people from Vail Honey Wagon who will be talking about composting for homes and businesses, so if you have those questions, stop by. And we also have clothing and textile recycling. A lot of the times, we'll have old clothes that are just too stained or too damaged to wear, and instead of throwing those in the landfill, they can actually be processed into new thread. So we are collecting those.
Did you know that? Did you? I mean, that's so cool. I was actually just asking Kira off camera because I wasn't aware that you could actually recycle those things until I had lived in Boulder, and that was something that happened down there. But I didn't really realize what they did with it, and so to make it into new thread, that's really cool. So, okay, so this event is taking place again where?
It's at Colorado Mountain College in Edwards this Friday, so it's getting you ready for Earth Day, and it's from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
Okay, well listen, stop by and see Kira and the crew and get all of your questions answered. And again, for more information and for information about all the programs that are going on, there's even another one that's going on today and really throughout the season. WalkingMountains.org is your best resource. All right, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with a look at your local weather forecast.